No alien could come close to the predator cub until a human girl did the unthinkable. The predator cub had already bitten off 3 alien fingers by the time Captain Raw ordered the cage reinforced. It hissed when anyone came near, jaws snapping, eyes glowing with primal fury. They'd found it alone in the wreckage of a downed predator scout ship on the jungle moon of Ikara 7. Its mother, a fearsome matriarch of the Yautja Hunt clans, had died shielding it. They'd expected the cub to die too. It didn't. It survived. And it fought. No one could touch it. Not the medic drones. Not the Andari caretakers with their empathy pheromones. Not even the Draxian handlers who raise black market beast warriors. Until a human girl stepped into the biocontainment bay. Her name was Renalara, 14, small, thin, and freckled from Ikara's brutal twin sons. Her father was a station janitor. Her job was nothing more than scrubbing corridors and recycling nutrient filters. But Ren had always wandered, especially where she wasn't supposed to. "Ren, get out of there," barked Medic Torn when he found her leaning against the cub's reinforced glass. "That thing's feral." She didn't move. "He's just scared." Torin laughed. That he gutted a Falari vet drone through a triple alloy plate. He didn't start the fight. He doesn't need to. He finishes it. But Ren just stared at the cub curled in the corner of the cell. His dreadlocks were shorter than adult Yautja, but his mandibles already had serrated hooks. His eyes locked on hers. He didn't growl. That night, Ren came back. She brought a nutrient cube soaked in blood broth and placed it by the wall. Sat across the cell from him, just outside the shield. Didn't speak. Didn't move. On the 3rd night, he took it. Word spread across the station like plasma fire. The human girl and the cub. Some thought it a trick. Others whispered that she was part predator. But Captain Rawl saw opportunity. If she can get close to it, maybe she can train it, he told the Science Council. Weaponize the thing. A Yautja cub raised under our control? Imagine what it could become. Ren didn't care about their schemes. She cared about the cub. She started bringing him bones to chew, bits of fur to play with, and once, a shiny rock that caught light like stardust. She called him Scrap, because that's what everyone thought he was. But Scrap wasn't dumb. He mimicked her movements, watched how she sat, how she blinked slowly when he was tense, how she waited rather than forced. One day he nudged the force field. It sparked. He yelped. She frowned, then did something no one expected. She stepped into the cage. Alarm screamed. Biolock slammed. The viewing deck exploded with shouting voices. But Ren just raised her hands. Palms up, Scrap approached slowly. He was almost her height now, bulked with wiry muscle, claws gleaming. His mouth split open in growl, and then paused. He touched her hand with his. She didn't flinch. And just like that, the predator sat beside the human. After that, nothing was the same. Scrap began to obey. Not commands, but understanding. When Ren showed him how to use puzzle toys, he adapted. When she asked him to stop growling at medics, he did, reluctantly. He allowed scans, allowed feeding without restraints. The council called it miraculous. Raw called it progress. But Ren just smiled when Scrap curled his claws around her wrist like a pup holding its mother's tail. They were becoming a pair. And then the retrieval ship arrived. Yautja, not adults, hunters. 3 cloaked warriors stalked into the research deck like wraiths made of bone and stormlight. They didn't speak much, didn't threaten, just left one message. The cub is ours. Return him or face blood debt. The council panicked. Rawl hesitated. But Ren didn't. He's not a thing you return like luggage, she shouted in the hearing chamber. He's not a lab rat or a trophy. He's a child. He's not your child, Rawl said coldly, And if we defy the yautja, they'll return in greater numbers. Scrap stood behind her, tense. He could smell the fear, feel the shift in air pressure. His kind had come, but not for reunion. They had come for a hunt. That night, the station went dark. Power cut. Shield dropped. Screams echoed from the lower decks. The yautja didn't wait. They came for the cub. Wren had hidden him inside the old engineering shaft near the water tanks. Scrap didn't understand at first, but then he smelled them too. Cloaked. Near. Wren clutched a wrench and waited. One of them decloaked 5 feet from her. Give us the child. No, he is not yours. I don't care. He moved fast, deadly fast. But so did Scrap. He launched from the shaft in a blur of fangs and fury, slamming the hunter into the wall. Claws raked. Mandibles snapped. The alien snarled, not expecting a cub to fight like an elder, and Wren did the unthinkable. She attacked a yautja, swung the wrench. Blinding pain tore up her arm, but she struck again. Blood, green and steaming, splashed her face. Scrap howled and bit down. Hard. The hunter screamed, and then fled, not from fear, from respect. In the aftermath, the elder sent a final message. The cub has chosen. We will not challenge the blood bond. Captain Raw was stunned. Their species respect that? He asked, confused. They live by it, Wren answered. Pack. Honor. Choice. Scrap stood beside her, his arm around her shoulder like a protector twice his age. He didn't look like a cub anymore. He looked like a hunter. Months passed. Wren became more than a cleaner. She was granted an ambassador role. First human trusted with a predator in training. Together, they traveled to neutral moons, aided xenological studies, and trained in silent, deadly precision. Scrap grew larger than most cubs, but never left her side. And every night before lights out, Wren would place a hand on his head and whisper, "Not a thing, not a weapon, just Scrap, my Scrap." He would chirr softly and press his brow to hers. 2 species, 1 bond. And it all began because one human girl did what no alien dared. She loved the predator no one else would touch.